Alright, welcome guys, King of Charmanders here, and I'm here to cover the November Spotlight Hours as fast as I can, but to give you as much information as possible. So November 3rd, you have Cubone, Jigglypuff, Meowth, and Barboach. So we have a pretty good lineup here. You have two relevant events. There are definitely two Pokemon you should look out for, 2 weeks you should look out for, and one just because you want the Stardust. However, these events, as you see here, there's some PvP relevant Mons, which is really good to look at. You also have a double dust event for Cubone on the 3rd. The first one's a double dust event. And remember, they're every Tuesday at 6 p.m. So you have an hour for all the bonuses to activate. And you can catch a decent amount, depending on where you live or where your grind spot is, you can catch a decent amount of Pokemon for PvP. Alright, now let's go over the analysis for each and every Mon, and just to see how relevant they are for Pokemon GO PvP. Alright, so Wigglytuff, incredibly powerful Pokemon GO PvP Mon for Great League. Wigglytuff maxes out, as you see, at 1926, near 1500, so it's great for Great League, great stats, and it's one of the most notable charmers in the game. In fact, you probably see a lot in Halloween Cup right now, so it's probably either one knowing you or two you use it because it's just that good. Again, Wigglytuff is great for Great League, one of the most relevant charmers in the game. You definitely want to go after its Spotlight Hour if you don't have a good Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is weak to poison and steel, so like those poison jab users and iron head users and bullet punch users. So it does have plenty of weaknesses for Halloween Cup, however it's still used because of what it's able to resist. It resists Ghost, Dragon, Bug, and Dark. Those are very relevant typings for Halloween Cup, and for Great League, Wigglytuff in general, or for Sylph, is very, very powerful. In other words, you don't have a good one, you might want to go after it. Definitely worth going after during its Spotlight Hour. Alright, enter Daddy Cash, Wish Cash, the thing that will take your soul, your elo, and everything along with it. It's one of the most powerful mud boys in all of Great League. Enter Daddy Cash. Or Wish Cash. Anyways, Wish Cash is one of the most powerful, like I said, Great League Mons. It's extremely versatile. It fires, it puts a ton of shield pressure on your opponent, and it also sports Blizzard, which recently got buffed. You land a Blizzard on an Altaria, it will one-shot, so make sure you do shield it. Or if you don't call the shield, you die. It's that simple. Anyways, Barboach Spotlight Hour is something you definitely want to go after. Not only are you able to go after like Daddy Cash, but you also, Barboach is shiny. So you can go after shiny Barboach, and shiny Wish Cash looks like this. It's like reddish, and actually regular Barboach is just solid gold. So if you want the shiny, it's really good, but for PvP, it's amazing as well. The reason being is because Barboach is somewhat, he's not defensively tanky, but it has high stamina. So if you look at its stats, very balanced stat sheet, but it has very high stamina. So that's what makes it really good. It's able to take a lot of damage from everything except for grass types, as you see right here. As with all mud boys, they're weak against grass types. However, they sport a ton of resistances. So as long as you avoid grass types, mud boys are absolutely amazing. And Wish Cash is definitely one of the mud boys that puts the most shield pressure on your opponent if you use it. So you definitely want to go to Wish Cash. It's shiny, one of the most powerful mud boys in the game. It looks really ridiculous, and if you beat your opponent, it's just really funny. But anyways, Daddy Cash is here to slay and here to stay. So Marowak, other than the fact that it's shiny, or like you want Alola Marowak, you want candy for Alola Marowak, it can actually be really good in the future. The thing about Marowak that really limits its availability is just like with a lot of PvP mons, it has really bad fast moves. Mud Slap isn't the move you want. It does have Bone Club, however, Mud Slap's just really bad. What you want for Alola Marowak, or Marowak in general, is that you want Mud Shot, basically. Without Mud Shot, unfortunately, Marowak is just really bad. It has a great stat set, but great stat pool. As you see, very balanced stats, maxes out near 1500, but what really limits it is it just has really bad fast moves. I would go, if you want to go after it, you can, but I definitely would go after it, not just for the fact that it's shiny. So you can get shiny Cubone, However, it's also double dust. So obviously, Pokemon Go PvP, if you are into PvP, if you are watching this video, you'll like PvP. It's expensive. Or if you like analysis. But yes, it's very expensive. So you really want to go after this if, one, you want the shiny, or two, you want Stardust. Because whether you like PvP or not, Stardust is really good, and having more is never a bad thing. So Persian is not that great for PvP, I'm just gonna say right now. The only reason you want to do Persian is the least important one. That's why it's ranked at number 4. It's literally the worst. In order of operations, you want to go after this one the least. Meowth is a great shiny, and the only reason you want it is it suffers from sucky fast move syndrome, as with most other Pokemon Go PvP Mons. Persian has a decent stat spread, and it also maxes out at near 1500. However, its biggest weakness is the fact that it has really horrible fast moves. Fate Attack and Scratch are not going to dominate the meta anytime soon, and not only with that, like I said, it's just, yeah. That's what it is. I mean, it can be good, but just really depends. And it also has it's also Shadow, so remember that. However, the reason why you want it is because 1, you want Meowth candy, 2, you want the shiny, or 3, you want candy for Berserker. As you see here, Meowth is a Berserker candy fodder, so you want that candy for Berserker. But that's basically it. Berserker is definitely one of the most powerful mons here, but the focus is Meowth, and Meowth candy, yeah. It also doesn't have anything like double dust, so you only really want to go after this for, like I said, one of 3 reasons. You want Meowth candy, you want the shiny, or you want candy for Berserker. That's pretty much it. Alright, so order of importance in summary, there are definitely some weeks you want to go, I mean, there's definitely some weeks for Jigglypuff, Powerpuff, you want to go after those for PvP mons. So there's some relevant good stuff here that you might want to go after. However, in order, it's definitely Jigglypuff rates first, just because Wigglytuff has been incredibly relevant in a lot of ways, like for Halloween Cup and just for Great League in general. And if you do Stealth, it's also incredibly useful there as well. Second's going to be Barboach. The reason why I rated Barboach lower than Jigglypuff is just because Mudboys, there are a ton of grass types that run around, and Mudboys, it's really good for Stealth, but you can actually, if I had to rate it, I would tie them. I would actually, tie them, but, definitely go after both of them, for sure. Third is going to be Cubone. Cubone because, 1, you want the shiny, or B, you want Stardust. Double Dust is a good reason to do any Spotlight Hour, and that's why Cubone is your third on the priority list. And the last one, obviously, is Meowth, because like I stated before, the only reason you want to do Meowth is because if you want the shiny, you want candy for Berserker, or candy for Berserker, shiny, candy for Berserker, and if you just don't, if you want a good PvP one in general, it never hurts to always get good PvP mons for each one, just because you never know when one's going to get buffed or when one's not going to get buffed. So, anyways, if you guys liked the video, please subscribe. I will see you on the next one, and hopefully, good luck on your Spotlight Hours. Hopefully, this video helped you decide whether or not you want to go after each one. Like I said, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.